Out of all 115 stages in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which ones are the best? I'm going to go through them and tier list them in 5 seconds. All right, first up is Battlefield. I think this is a classic original stage. Got to give it A tier, nothing too crazy here. Small Battlefield is B tier, only really good for one-on-ones, but I still like it regardless. Big Battlefield also gets A tier, really good for 4-player or 8-player Smash, so a solid stage there. Final Destination, easy S tier. You gotta love it there. Peach's Castle is not too bad. I'm going to give it a C tier, though. It's kind of mid. I'm not going to be honest. Congo Jungle, yikes. What do we do with this one? B tier, I kind of like the music. The platforms are kind of nice. Hyrule Castle is an A tier stage. Loved it from Smash 64 onwards. Then we got Super Happy Tree is what this one is called. I'm going to give it C tier as well. This one didn't age quite as well. We got Dreamland coming up next. It's an A tier. The gimmick is kind of a little bit insane, but I'm still going to give it the benefit of the doubt. Saffron City gets a B tier. Nothing too crazy for a Pokemon stage. Mushroom Kingdom gets a D tier. I'm not really the biggest fan of this one. Princess Peach Castle from Melee gets a B tier. It's all right. It's fun at times, but not the greatest. Rainbow Cruise F tier. I dislike the stage with a burning passion. And Congo Falls gets a D tier. It's all right. They tried a little bit too hard with this one. Jungle Japes is a nice B tier stage. Shows up way too often in random, but it is what it is. Great Bay, I'm going to give A tier. It's a nice slow gimmick. The water is kind of fun and it gives some unique matches. Temple S tier. It's really fun and chaotic, so I like it for that. Rin Star is going to be a solid A tier. It's a very interesting Metroid stage. You got to give it some credit. Yoshi's Island Melee is going to get a A tier because it's Yoshi's Island Melee. Yoshi's Story, simple, but B tier is fine enough. And then we also got Fountain of Dreams. I think that's an S tier stage. It's like the next best stage after Final Destination for competitive. Green Greens is going to get a C tier. It's got a little bit too much for gimmicks. I'm not a big fan. Corneria gets a C tier as well. Not as great as the Smash 64 version, but it's okay regardless. This one, Venom, is D tier. Like, come on, they could have done better with this. I think I hate the forward facing. Pokemon Stadium, S tier. It's Pokemon Stadium. There's really no thing to worry about there. On It gets a C tier. It's fine. It's fine. F tier for the Super Mario Bros. 2, Mushroom Kingdom 2, whatever it's called. I don't even know the name. Brinstar Debts, I get S, D, F tier. Bottom tier. Oh my lord, Big Blue gets a B tier. I actually kind of like the race mechanic. It's kind of fun, I can't lie. Foresight gets a C tier. It's only fun at times, but only when you're playing with gimmicks on and not competitively. Delfino Plaza gets a nice A tier. The music choices are really kind of fun. You got to give it credit for that one. Mushroom Kingdom is an F tier stage. A lot of Mario stages down here, and it's kind of sad, but it is what it is. Figure 8 Circuit, A tier as well. You got to give it credit. It's a fun Mario Kart themed stage, and I like Mario Kart. What can I say? WarioWare gets a B tier. It's honestly not too bad. The gimmick is kind of meh, but it's fun. Bridge of Eldon gets a B tier as well. It's just plain flat platform. Solid, not too bad. Norfair is interesting. I'm gonna give this one A tier. I think this is one of my favorite Metroid themed stages, so it's fun. Frygate Orpheon is also okay. Gonna get a C tier for me. It's nothing special, not memorable. Yoshi's Island also in that same tier. C tier. It's really not that memorable. Halberd is up next. I used to really like that stage, but I'm gonna put it in B tier. It's really nothing special for me. The Lilac Cruise is gonna get an A tier just because of how long the developer spent to work on the stage in the Wii U. It was really interesting and fun. Pokemon Stadium 2 also S tier because, you know, it's Pokemon Stadium 2. We also got Port Town Arrow Drive. I think it's a B tier stage, you know, a little bit too hard on the racing mechanics. It's also kind of just all right. Castle Siege, I really like this one. I'm throwing A tier though. The transitions are kind of nice. Distant Planet gets a D tier. Like, it's boring. They could have done better with a Pikmin themed stage. Smashville, F tier. And then Newport City, also F tier. They tried too hard to be Temple. Not a big fan. Summit, D tier. You know, Ice Climber stage. I like the Northern Lights. The scenery is nice, but it's an awful stage. Sky Road is a C tier. It's fun sometimes. Other times it's really not fun at all. So it's a hit or miss. Shadow Moses Island is an A tier stage. I like it a lot. I like the gimmick. You know, the walls are breaking down. It's always kind of fun. It's a nice stage. We got Luigi's Mansion up next. This one is a B tier stage. It's okay. You know, I wouldn't really play it a lot of times, but it is what it is. Pirate Ship is an A tier. I like this one. This one's kind of fun. I'm not going to lie. Spear Pillar. B tier. That's what I'm gonna go with. It's fine. Nothing special in my opinion. Oh Jesus. This one's an F tier. And so is this one. Like, man, a lot of Mario. I love Mario, but this one, Mario stages are horribly represented in Smash Bros. C tier stage for Hand and Bow. That one's okay. I regret my choice, but it's fine. Sonic stage is gonna get also C tier. Fine. 3D Land gets a tier. I actually kind of like this one. I like the transitions. This one kind of nice. Golden Plains, actually, this one was the one I was referring to, but I also give this one an A tier as well. It's fine. It is what it is. Paper Mario. I actually never really played this one too much. C tier just because I don't really know this one as well. Gerudo Valley, B tier. Really nothing special. Doesn't stand out. Spirit Train is a solid B tier. You know, the Zelda train is kind of nice. I can't lie. Dreamland Game Boy, D tier. You know, Game Boy aesthetic, they tried, but it's really not the greatest. Unova Pokemon League is also a C tier, not memorable. You know, there's so many other better Pokemon stages. Prism Tower, for example, B tier, not too bad. Muse City SNES is always a fun one, but it's going to go in B tier. The gimmick's a little bit too crazy for me. It doesn't make sense for a Smash Bros. Stage. We're going to go with that anyway. Magnus Sant is an S tier for me. I love this one. Aria, yeah, that one, B tier. Reset Bomb Forest is also B tier. It's just average. Nothing special. It's an Animal Crossing stage. Okay, fine. I'll be nice. I like beaches. It's okay. Not really though. Balloon Fight is a D tier. It's fine. Living Room, oof. D tier. You know, I don't like this one much. I'll be honest. Find Me. This one's nice. It's an A tier. It's going to an A tier. Tomodachi Life is. This one tried to be Luigi's Mansion, but I'll give a C tier. It's nothing special. Picto Chat 2. You gotta love this one. This one's A tier, of course. What's next? We got a Mario stage, Mushroom Kingdom U. C tier. Like, it's fine, but it's not the greatest in my opinion. Mario Galaxy gives me nostalgia, so I'm going to give it B tier just for that. Mario Circuit, I like this one, but it's B tier. Not as good as the Figure 8 one, but we're, got to give it some flowers. Skyloft is fun as well. I'm actually going to throw this one in A tier because I think it deserves a lot of credit. Great Cave Offensive. Ooh, F tier. Kalos Pokemon League is the C tier. That's fine with me. Coliseum, also C tier. It's just fine. Flat Zone X. F tier. That's, yeah, not great. Palutena's Temple, C tier. Better than Great Cave. Better than the other Pork City, but not as good as Temple. The Gamer is a C tier stage. You know, it doesn't give me any reminiscing memories. Garden of Hope, nice Pikmin stage. I'm going to give it this one B tier. This one's a much better Pikmin stage. Town and City, honestly, it's a solid stage. I hate that it's Animal Crossing themed, but it's a solid stage, B tier. Wii Fit Studio is an A tier stage. I don't understand the hate. I mean, Wii Fit Trainer is a weird fighter, but the stage is actually kind of nice. Oh, I love the stage. S tier for the boxing ring. Gower Plane is a good one as well. A lot of Xenoblade music. It's pretty solid, but it's only B tier in my opinion. Duck Hunt also goes in B tier. It's actually a nice stage, despite it being themed after an NES game. Wrecking Crew, on the other hand, is a D tier stage. You know, the gimmick, just the walls collapsing on you is kind of rough. Pilot Wings is interesting, but not interesting enough. It's C tier. Woo Island, I do like this one. It's a better version of Delfino Island and Mario Circuit, so I'm going to give it B tier. And the 3D World, Windy Hill Zone, whatever you want to call it, is D tier. Or, yeah, throw it down here real quick. Wily Castle, I'm biased towards Mega Man, so B tier. It is what it is. Pac-Man, I love you, but it's F tier, my guy. Oh, man, I wish they brought your 3DS stage over instead. Super Mario Maker is fun, but a little bit too gimmicky, switching mechanics around. C tier. Suzaku Castle, I love this one from Street Fighter. I'm throwing this in A tier. This one doesn't get enough love. Did it? Yeah, okay, good. Midgar is a great stage as well. This one is actually going to go in S tier because I actually like the summons coming in. Umbra Clock Tower is also very interesting. I'm going to throw this one in A tier. They really knocked it out of the park with the DLC stages. I'm not going to lie. New Donk City Hall is okay. C tier. Nothing special in my opinion. The Great Plateau Tower is also C tier. It's fine. I like the music. It's always nice and beautiful. Splatoon, the newest Smash Bros. Ultimate stage that was in base game, is also going to get C tier. It's okay, you know, too many layers in my opinion. Dracula's Castle, I love it, but it's just way too dark. It gets B tier in my opinion. Mementos, A tier stage. Great starter off for DLC, and I like that it changes colors every now and then. What was next? Oh, Yggdrasil's Altar. Ooh, that's an interesting one. I'm gonna go B tier. It's just your average like Battlefield floating on just grass. Spiral Mountain, B tier. That's all I gotta say. King of Fighters Stadium is a B tier stage. Don't know where else to put it in my opinion. Great Mock, C tier. Yeah, I don't like this one as much. Spring Stadium is also C tier. The little things on top are interesting, but not interesting enough to be its own thing. C tier for Minecraft. It doesn't really grip me as much. Northern Cave, B tier. Amazing cinematics. Cloud Sea of All Test is also B tier. This one was okay. Mishima Dojo is actually going to be A tier. I do like this one. I think this is a better version of what they tried with the Castlevania. And then Hollow Bastion, beautiful stage, but I think it's only going to get A tier for me. And that is all 115 Smash Bros. Stages with 5 seconds. Some it was a little bit more. I was trying to fumble with my words a little bit, but here's this list. Let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much to my members for stopping by. I really do appreciate you guys. Your support is insane. And to everybody else, please subscribe if you are new. And if you want to see more tier list quick videos like this, make sure you hit the like button and comment down below what is your favorite Smash Ultimate stage, because there's 115 of them. Stay out pro, everybody. Subscribe if you're new, and I'm out of here.